Jansen Harris here with the Gwinnett Sports Network, and we're presented by Your Future Media. Coach Dyer, the only coach in Archer history, brought them to the championship game in 2014. Look, he's a natural born winner. Sean, you played for Coach Dyer, and you had a lot of success playing under him. You grew as a man. Tell me what it was like being coached by Coach Dyer, and what it was like playing for him.
Well, no, Coach Dyer for me, he was my the best coach I ever had. That includes college, and I like coaches and just athletes who have composure. Coach Dyer never really got too high. He didn't get too low either. He stayed in that, I guess, neutral area. And I went to Archer in 2010. I was transferring from Decula, and for me personally, man, that was the best decision I made in my teenage years because it's just going to a new school. This was the second year being built, and I remember I met Coach Dyer. My dad wanted, he wanted me to meet him before. This is before I even, necessarily got to Archer. I think it was like the end of my freshman year at Decula, and he was just cool, man. He's a good guy, and when I got to Archer, man, it was just like I said, my first varsity game. I was a junior after my permissive transfer ended because I couldn't play varsity my sophomore year, and it was a scrimmage game. And I I think I got a 60-yard screen touchdown, man. And coach he was just even killed. He always called me too old because that was my number, and he said Sean Flowers, just messing with my last name. So for the most part, man, trying to remember all the way back then, Coach Dyer he was a good coach. He always said no matter what, if you do right by me, I do right by you. So if you ever need something after you graduate high school, whatever it is, man, this is all the teammates all my teammates at Archer as well. He'll always be there, and that was the case. And I know we'll probably talk about it soon in the interview, but hey, I think what 7 years later, he helped us with the broadcasting too, man. So Coach Dyer, man, he's definitely a good coach, but a good dude also outside the being a coach.
Absolutely. Sean Fowler here breaking down Coach Dyer and his retirement. Remember, Sean, that senior year, let's just be clear, most 100-yard games, and it's still to this day an Archer record and under Coach Dyer. So great breakdown, Sean, breaking down Coach Dyer and his legacy at Archer. And boom, we're good.
Oh dang, Jess, you should have told me, man. I would have showed the 2-0.
Oh, I didn't end it, but the way.
Oh, okay. Now, hey, real quick as well, man. Coach Dyer was the first coach, I believe, high school coaches who also gave us, the jersey number on our back. I still got this, man. Obviously, it says Fowler right here. We're sponsored by Under Armour. I guess, looking back 10 years later, it's pretty cool to see it. Dang, high school sponsored by Under Armour back then. I'm sure, Grayson and them probably had it. It's other schools like that. It's Georgia football, but it was really cool. Again, Coach Dyer, you don't really see a lot of high school teams who got the number on the back or the name on the back, I should say. So Coach Dyer was also one of the first coaches to do that, at least in my career. So I just want to add that as well. And God bless Coach, and thank you for helping me get a scholarship going to Short University. And from other looks at other colleges and helping me become a better athlete as well. Excuse me.